What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the Ford Bronco. We finally got all the parts that we need to get this thing fully assembled. And we also have some really good news on the M3 and more on that later. And another thing we do have is a new build. So stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on with the M3 and what's going on with the new build. And for now, let's get back onto this Bronco. What we got there, Mr. Paul?
Some piping, intercooler piping, right?
Yeah, charge pipes. Charge pipes. Wait, is there glue on that charge pipe?
No, it's just
Oh, Ford factory
discoloration.
Ford factory poo-poo. Thinking we removed these.
Why?
Because it's just gonna be easier. Look, it goes down. Does it not?
I don't know. Let me pop this one in first.
Yeah, but we might have to take all that off
Why?
to get that one in. How are you gonna get that in there, Paul? Explain to me how you're gonna get that big old pipe all up in there. Cat, tell him.
I'm gonna take this off anyways. Should probably take that one off. That one's all ratchet looking.
I'm just out here watching airplanes take off and fly by, wondering which one of them you might be on. But yeah, when I brought that E92 back from Florida, I had to pay somebody to detail it.
Yeah, that sand gets down in there, you can't get it out.
It ain't that bad though.
Yeah, if it's one person getting in and out of the car, would you get 3 or 4 people getting in and out of the car? Every time I did that, that sand was in there for months. It's a nut, all right.
Just like you, Paul.
Yep.
You almost got me though. I don't know how he got that charge pipe in there like that, but obviously he did it somehow. Paul, how'd you do that?
Magic.
Magic. All right, so what do we got going on here? We got a little bit of a framing issue.
Well, see, if this is my Ford Bronco, I'd run down there to Mountain View and get me a new one, but
Good thing it's not your Ford Bronco, Paul.
yeah, it's a good thing. Mike said just take a hammer to it. See, they knew what they were doing. They put an X on it. I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to
It just
be.
needs to just flatten it. You need to literally just tap it right here. Look, no, lay it. Yeah, you can lay it like that. You think this one's bad? You should have seen the other one. There you go. Look at that, man. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
It's a little angled. It's perfect. Yo, whoa, bro.
What?
Hammer of Thor. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just like that.
And then, where's the bracket that goes in the bottom?
Right here. There's 2 of them. You have to figure out which one goes where.
What is this?
О, хто там буде бачити?
Що там буде бачити?
Хто там буде
А
бачити?
начальник, я прийду, то що буде?
В бані начальник. Bam. See, now we're intercooling, Paul.
Intercoolant?
Now we're intercooling. Now that the intercooler's on, you have a better idea of how all that goes.
I already knew what that was.
But what I'm saying is you have a better understanding of it, Paul. Look at that. Frame master Paul.
Не підходить трошки.
Що не підходить?
This is needs to be kind of tweaked in this way. I don't know how to do that.
You need to put this in a corner.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Yeah, part number matches. Very nice, sir. filming everything, buddy.
All right.
I like how everything's nice and straight. Everything's just, why is everything going on straight? It's even lined up with the concrete. Isn't that interesting, Paul? All right, what's next? We need to make sure that Paul plugged everything in over here because sometimes Paul doesn't plug everything in.
I don't like this little thing right here.
You don't like the self-locking mechanism, Paul. What do you mean? That's like the selling point. He doesn't like the self-locking mechanism, yet he's utilizing it.
Actually, not enough.
Here.
Yeah.
Push, push, push. More. You should have spit on it, Paul.
Oh. Whew.
Did you get it on?
Yeah.
Get the radiator in there, man. Quit playing around. Yep. Gotta go your way.
AC light is in the way.
Huh?
It's AC light.
Well, bend it, man.
Okay.
Very nice. This plug right here will disable the truck. You won't start it if you unplug it. All you gotta do is just unplug that plug on somebody's Bronco.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
What does it control?
I guess the starter.
Hey, Paul.
Why are you stuttering?
Cause I was shocked to see you. I figured you'd be gone already.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I've been out mowing all day.
Mr. Construction Man?
You were coming, I would left.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
All right, guys. How much damage was done to this truck? What was the damage? Frame machine,
A lot.
parts.
A lot, bro. The whole front end. Frame rails, everything. The whole
So y'all
thing. was
basically just rebuilt this brand new car right here.
gone. Yep.
Wow.
Are you impressed?
Yeah, you know, we talking about this joint wasn't driving, and now it's been a drive.
Yep.
Which one to go on, top or bottom?
Top, because see, it's got that little clip on the bottom to hold the other line.
Where's the other line at?
You know, I'm a detective.
Detective.
I'm a detective. I detect. Here you go, sir. This one right here, watch this. Look. Boom. Won't stop you. Golly, man. Destructive individual. More destructive than I am.
Now you're pretty destructive.
Speaking of destructive.
Oh, I did something destructive the other night when I left that place out there.
What's next, Paul? The flares? Yep, they lock in. They're specifically designed to be quick release because Ford knows that you are going to be replacing them. Wait, hold on, Paul, but hold on. Don't clip them in. Take them off. Look how dirty it is.
What?
I need to clean that. Hold on. You don't want Jay Smith to see you putting on a fender flare over a dirty fender, Paul.
Should we color sand and buff it?
You want me to grab the buffer?
Yeah.
Dang. Dang.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. You gotta admit, man.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. But what? That means I can sneak up to any Bronco and just.
Any Bronco, Paul, free flares right now.
That's not good.
The only Bronco owner I like is Mike. The only Bronco owner I know. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let it sit a little bit. Let it, чтобы закисло. Чтобы закисло, Paul.
Закисло. Almost kissed him.
Look how nasty that is. That's like years of crud.
Years?
Yeah.
Thing's brand new.
I don't know. Why is it so?
That's just weeks of pressure.
Nah, that's not from here. This is a used Fender. The thing is, Paul, you got to keep all the cracks clean. You got to practice good crack hygiene. Look at that. Beautiful. Jay Smith himself would be proud.
All right, Bronco Mike.
Mr. Bronco Mike. What's left? I think the only thing that's left is the grill letters and the grill shutter. Unfortunately, for some reason, Paul, I don't know why, but the first Bronco we did, the shutter was broken from the dealer.
From the dealer?
From the dealer. I opened the box, it was broken. And then this new one, I looked, it's broken.
Where is it?
It's in the truck.
There must be the way they stack them or something.
Well, grab it, watch, I'll show you. Does it make sense?
Thin little leg to just
It makes
snap
sense
off.
why they snap off. It's so dumb.
Holding this just makes me want to break this side.
No, Paul, don't do that. He has one at the house. He's gonna bring it, but
Was he collect them?
I don't know. He seems like he's a collector. Dang, man, Ford needs to re-engineer that.
Yeah, why don't you clean that, Yuri?
You know what? I might, Paul. I actually might. Advanced absorb glass mat technology, Paul.
That is a heavy battery.
You're just weak.
Maybe that's probably what it is.
Did it just turn on?
It did.
All right, we need to fill it up with antifreeze and take it down the road.
Antifreeze.
Anti-seize. Oh, shoot. All right. Thermostat overload. What happens to coolant if you overfill it? It's got a bleeder that bleeds it out. You can slam it. Look at that. Closes like a factory hood, Paul.
Is it
Even-
a factory hood?
Well, it is, but you know,
It's been molested.
a little bit. Hey, it's been diddied.
Don't say that.
It's been diddied.
Your video's gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, right. Diddy's probably trending right now. Dude, I seen a.
No.
All right, so the only thing Mike has to do is install the Bronco letters, put the shutter on that was broken, and fill the AC up, and he's good to go.
Take it to the beach.
Take it to the beach. Oh, and he needs to hook up them pod lights, because I ain't no electrician.
I think they just plug up.
No, you can't.
They don't have like a harness that comes with it?
There's a harness, but where are you going to plug it in?
To the battery? Fuse box?
You going to be running 6 wires all the way to the battery?
Let him figure it out.
Nate did it last time, and he said Nate did a good job, but since Nate's not here, there's nothing I can
you
do,
think
really.
we could subcontract Nate to come in and do that for us?
Nate's busy, man.
Well, Mike, you got to do it on your own then.
It is what it is, man. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, guys. This thing was absolutely destroyed when it came in, and now look at it. It's beautiful, and it's done. It's perfect. I don't see any issues with this Bronco. What do you see, Paul?
It's dirty.
White. Oh.
The window don't roll up.
What else? You got any other roasts that you can?
I mean, it's missing some stuff. Back wheel wells are caked in mud.
Dang.
Want me to keep going?
No, we're good. What about the BMW, Paul? What's the news on the BMW?
We got it buttoned up. Well, just about. We
Just
got
need it-
everything. That car was blown apart into a million pieces, and now it's back together. And Yuri actually drove it home last night, which is, I personally do not have the gall to do something like that. I'd whip it around here, maybe for 2 days before I decide to take it all the way to Georgia.
I already put 60 miles on that thing.
Yeah, I'd whip it, do it 2 miles and come back, put on lift and torque all the bolts down. Yuri just
Nah, we ain't
sent
gonna
it.
do all that.
Just sent it. Hey, but what? You had no problems?
I had zero issues. There was zero noises. There was no check engine light.
I was expecting an Instagram story of it getting loaded up onto a rollback.
Oh, come on, Paul. You
No,
gotta
but
have
for
one.
something simple, something simple.
I will say one thing. For the amount of work that we did to that car, I'm very surprised that I don't have any issues with it.
Well, I was a supervisor, so.
Oh, yeah.
I was going behind Yuri and saying, "Hey, Yuri, plug the fuel pump in. Plug the."
Yeah, that is true. But I did make a little owie. First day I drove it, I went to O'Reilly's and completely annihilated the lip.
But in your defense, Yuri, you've been driving the big black beast for how long? Which is like 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah, well, it's an 8-inch lift with 37-inch tires.
Versus, golly.
What is that, like 4 inches? But Paul, 4 inches is a lot. Remember that.
Depends on who you ask.
I guess.
Not that much.
But you know what the real goofy thing is about this, Paul? Look, so I destroyed my lip, and I pull up to the garage to fill up the AC, and I do that. I don't think I'm allowed to have carbon fiber on
Well, I think you need to raise it back up.
That's not happening, sir.
How is the ride? Because I know it's rough.
It rides perfect, dude. It's not rough at all. The only thing I don't like is the low profile tires. Going from 37-inch tires on 20s to 19s with whatever size this is, it's a little bit of a
They're
difference.
35s. They're not that low profile. They got some.
Compared to my truck,
Well, yeah. Compared to your truck is also 3 feet off the ground versus 3 inches.
that is true. That is true, Paul.
This, I don't know, man. I think it's too low.
Hey. But
If
look
you
how
wanna leave it like
sexy
that,
it looks.
just get rid of the lip.
Paul, the lip makes the front end, man. Now I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this lip here as a sacrificial.
Lamb.
It's gonna be a sacrificial piece that instead of damaging my bumper, I'll damage the lip. I think that's a great idea.
You should get some of those. Remember we put on dude's Hercon little rubber double-sided sticky things that go on the bottom of the lip. That way, when you do hit it, it scrapes those instead of. They're like the sacrificial anodes they put on the bottom of boats.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking though? I was thinking about getting like a set of skis and putting them out there. That way I can just slide over everything. But yeah, man, look how sick this thing looks with the LCI headlights. Man, I love it. I can't get over how this car looks, guys. And I'm actually dailying this car now, so it's come a long way. And guess what? I'm actually getting to enjoy it. I've only drove it for 2 days, but you know what? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even care. But also, guys, me and Paul did buy this. What is this, Paul? I don't even know what this thing
Murano.
is. A Murano.
Platinum. See?
A Platinum Murano.
Platinum.
And we bought this because we ain't been making no money on this YouTube game, man. We gotta start buying stuff to make money.
We used to make our bread and butter doing this right here, but then COVID happened and cars went through the roof and we started doing more customer work, but now we're going to get back more into buying and selling a little bit.
Yeah.
The car prices have started to come down a little bit to where we can, make a little bit of money.
Yeah. And I know it's not like a big fancy car, but guys, this is how we make our money. And just the way everything is going right now, we have to do what makes us money, not what looks cool.
Yeah.
And we got the M3, so you know, once we sell the M3 and I sell the truck, then we'll get the Huracan.
Something like that.
Oh, I'm getting a Huracan, Paul.
McLaren.
If I wouldn't have bought that parts car, I would have bought a Huracan. But now I'm
For
tapped
10
out.
grand?
Huh?
For 10 grand?
Well, I mean, it's not all the money I have, sir. But yeah, the only reason I didn't, like, you can't now, you know, I gotta get this thing gone, and then I gotta think about the Lambo.
We'll sell this, and then we'll put our money together and we'll get something.
Yeah, we'll get maybe an Aventador. But look at this thing. It's not that bad.
It's a little boo-boo.
It ain't that bad, Paul.
Nah.
Does it run?
Well, it doesn't even have a check engine light on
Really? Have you checked the engine?
it. It's in there.
It's there? Because sometimes if they don't have a check engine light, it means there's no motor.
About all that.
Why is that horn laying there like that, Paul? So what do we need? We need a headlight, a bumper, a windshield washer tank. Good thing this is not destroyed, because that thing right there cost some muna. Some big dineros. Fog light, bezel. Bumper, I think we can fix that bumper, honestly. Just a little bit of those stitch welds and some Bondo. Send it on its way.
I don't think you're going to be in charge of this, Yuri. You talking about gluing that bumper back together?
Zip ties and a whole lot of confidence.
A whole lot of prayer.
There you go. All right, well, stay tuned, guys, for the next video. I don't know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be me back on that SRT, so it's going to be pretty wild. I'm going to be cutting a lot of stuff off of it, and stay tuned. We still have not finished the Mustang. The Mustang's still waiting, and yeah. Check it out, guys. We have no lights on the dash. We are lacking in alignment. I do need to take it to the dealership and get it aligned. Radio works, so my antenna repair worked. The 360-degree camera works. Everything works, guys. As soon as I get this thing lined up, she's good to go. That's it. I am driving it while it's a little bit cold, but that's okay. I'm not really dogging it or anything. But man, I am so happy how it turned out. And I don't want to be filming too much while I'm driving, so I will see you guys later. Well, that's not good. I was wondering why it was sounding like a vacuum cleaner. Need to tighten that up a little bit.